Hello, I'm Terry Miller, Caldwell Banker Apex, and I've had a lot of people asking me about how the real estate market is doing in the DFW area right now. And so I thought I'd give you a little information that I know. Within the sales in 2016, in some of the towns that I work in, Garland, Texas is one of those. We have sold 2,080 houses in 2016, which is up 6% from the year before. Average sales price in that particular town is $185. Mesquite is sold 1,739 houses. That's a 10% increase from the year before, and they are selling at about $145,000. Rowlett has sold 1,241 houses in 2016, up 2% from last year. Their average price is about $249. Wiley, another little town here nearby, 1,160 sales this year. They've been down 11% from the year before. Their average sales price $280. The reason for the downturn on most of these things I will tell you about has to do with the availability. There just aren't enough houses on the market right now, and I'll talk to you about that in just a minute too. From 2015 to 2016, to give you an idea, Garland is down 29% from 2015 to 2016. Mesquite 29%, Rowlett 8%. Wiley's the only one. They're up 4%. They have quite a few new builds going on in Wiley, and I think that attributes to the reason why they are not as down as far as the others. I know everybody else is trying to catch up, so we should have some new builds coming up there soon. For the month of February, which is our most current month, Garland is down 16%. They've sold 238 houses. Average price has gone up. It's at $188 now. Mesquite, 215 houses, down 10% from last year at this time. Their average price, $154. Rowlett is 144 houses. They're up 4% from last year. $272 is the average house price on them. And Wiley, 165 houses, up 19%. And the average sales price on that, $292. So everybody is going up, and here is some of the reasons why. The Dallas growth, the DFW growth in our area has been tremendous. We've had 113,500 people move in just recently. The only other town that came in even close was New York City. And they're not really comparable that way because there's such a huge difference in population. If you look at the changes in employment, then you kind of get a better idea. We have had in the DFW area 3.3% employment increase. The only town even close is Atlanta at 2.7. New York was 1.3% growth. So the 3.3% growth in Dallas kind of gives you an idea of why our house prices are going up. We still have houses, and so it's not terrible, but we need to be building them as fast as we can go. Our population change has been crazy. We've been getting 2,475 people per week moving into the DFW area. The only person that beat us out was Houston. They had 12 people per week, and so we're pretty close. No one else even came close. The next in line was 1,800 in New York City. So we're getting people as fast as they can move here. The prices are rising slow and steady, so it's not a bubble. We're not having to worry about things getting so out of control that we end up with people being upside down on their homes. It's just a steady upward trend that is kind of fits the amount of people that are moving in. The metro area appreciation has been about 8.1% all total in growth. The risk factors involved if you were to move to the DFW area or are concerned about what might happen to your house if you're buying in the DFW area, are interest rates rising, oil prices could weaken. We have seen some weakening in the oil prices in the last 3 years. It's not tremendous, but it's a little bit. It's enough that it's caused a few layoffs on oil jobs. We do have also the idea of the low inventory. The builders have not recovered from our slow years we had, 2007 to 2009. We had some really slow years, and some of the builders just got out of the business. So we could use a few more builders and the people who do that work. We continue to appreciate at similar rates for the last 5 years. It's been steadily rising. The last 3 have been 3+% or so jumps each year. So it's not bad. It's actually pretty healthy. They are still very attractive. Our interest rates are at like 4.25% for the average person, maybe 4.5 depending on your credit score. And so that's a lot better than it was back about 2010 and before, when the interest rates were at 6%, 7%. And that wasn't that bad back then, but compared to what we have now, it's better now. As long as our growth continues in the area and our supply remains low, it's going to result in some upward trends for the housing. So this is a great time to buy. If you wanted to get a house, I would do it now. So I don't expect that it's going to slow down for a little bit. But Dallas is a great place to live, and the Dallas-Fort Worth area is really doing well. We have plenty of jobs. We have a good housing market. Our interest rates are stable, and I would love to help you. If there's anything I can do, there are any questions you have that you would like to ask me, please call. And I'll be glad to fill you in on anything that you would like to know about the housing market in the DFW area.